your partner say it was?
Reflection.
Reflection. Good. What'd your partner say it was?
Well, he did the talking.
I didn't.
Oh, okay. So would you like to share what your partner?
Think, the way you think about thinking.
Good. Partner, what's that?
Think.
Nice.
Thinking about thinking. Thinking about the way you think.
Good. So if I were to do this in a classroom, I would actually have this up on an active inspire so I could do revealing for you. And I would gradually bring this down. It is. Meta means after, and cognitive means thought. So it's your afterthought. It's what you're thinking about your thinking. Okay, these are all prompts that I would drop in for kids to be able to talk about when we're talking about metacognition. And I would keep that anchor chart in a place where I can, or a flip chart, or a negative flip chart, that the kids could have that open. You could also send it out to them on their Arduino so they can have that available as you're working on metacognition. Okay? All right? Okay, so what really is metacognition? Tell your partner why I'm not making those shots. Why didn't I make those shots? What did your partner say?
She wasn't thinking about where she was.
Good. What did your partner say?
She wasn't looking.
What did your partner say?
I noticed that she.
Oh,
She said she wasn't looking at was doing it like very aggressively.
okay. So now I'm going to use metacognition. Okay. I know I'm not a very good basketball player. That's why I was a basketball cheerleader. Okay, so definitely not throwing hard enough. So maybe we take a step forward. Oh, I made one. Great. So this is a great spot for me. But I wonder if I could use, like we talk about bank shots, but that's not what it says. Woo! Score! Okay, let's see if I can do it from a different angle. But, okay, too far that way, so I'm going to take a step this way. Too short. So, maybe I need to take another step forward. Got it. What did I do differently?
Hi, guys.
So, what did I do differently? What's your partner say?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, I was using metacognition. You picked up on that. I was correcting myself and verbalizing out loud what it was that I needed to do to make those shots. First time, I was just winging at it, and I really wasn't thinking about it. Okay? So when I am sitting down as a reader, I know that I need to practice doing this. Let's take a quick look at a practice. Okay, so as a reader, I want to take this into context of reading. So if I read a sentence that says, once upon a time in a land far, far away, well, this is what I'm thinking. I know that fairy tales started this way. I also have seen all the Shrek movies, and I know at some point that far, far away was in there. So I wonder if this has something to do with Shrek. Not real sure. So I know that with once upon a time, with it being a fairy tale, I know I'm thinking that it's probably going to have heroes and villains. Okay? Now let's try this with a partner. I want you guys to talk, partner talk. Now I'm going to tell you, I grouped today, and I was going to make you guys all copies, but I didn't do double-sided, and it was double-sided, so you're missing this piece, and that's why you don't have it in front of you right now, which you should, but you don't. Okay, so I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath. Talk with a partner about what you're thinking, and you can use our sentence frames here to have this conversation. Seriously, talk about what your thoughts are.
Actually, first thing I did.
I'm wondering.
So,
used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, I was really impressed because I heard a lot of this language. I heard, it reminds me of, I'm picturing, I'm wondering. So tell me what your partner was thinking or wondering.
It reminds my partner of his mother, because she used to run a daycare, and there was a little girl that hold her breath.
Ah,
And he was picturing that image.
got it. Next partnership.
I reminded her of a child throwing a tantrum.
Good. Okay.
My partner was thinking that it's a song, part of the song. Katy Perry to be exact.
It is, isn't it?
I have no idea.
See, I would have no idea.
Oh,
I know Roar.
Roar.
I got it now.
Okay.
Ah.
Good. So those are some great thoughts.
Steph said it reminds her, like, or she thinks that it means like when you hold back from saying something.
Ooh,
was
so
in
she was
figurative
going
language.
figuratively there.
To
What a fantastic observation. That's awesome. So she kind of went into the whole figurative language piece. Nice. Somebody's got a language brain. Okay, that tells me that my 10-minute focus lesson is up. Now it's an opportunity for you to take and work on your thoughtful log on your own, or you're going to break down in our small group, right? So this will be the time when I send you off to work, but every day you will have a reflection exit piece as soon as the focus lesson is over for you to put into a thoughtful log, and today I'll explain what those are. Okay? So, 10-minute focus lesson, that's all it took. Now let's jump into,
Did you get through everything?
I got through. Yep, that was literally
Okay.
so, okay, here's what I would, when you guys get the lessons, I have downloaded a video that you don't have to watch through class. It's for you, maybe with the math brain, or if you just want to know a little bit more about what metacognition is. It's a 1-minute, 47-second video for teachers to watch it to know, oh, this is what metacognition is. Okay, so I'm going to go through today your calendar. Oops.
No. I just started writing on it, I'm really happy with that.
Yeah, I figured that out too.
Well, yeah, I saw you doing it now, and I just, when cameras, I was like, I need to learn how to write on this, because it's never worked.
Give me a document. So I'm pumped.
Yes, I wanted to check that. That's on my list.
He's
to see if you
talking.
got it. Well, we're gonna really quickly just run through the differences to this Allie Gardner for schedule. So go ahead and take one of these. And these ones, I did remember to do the double-sided. So Sheila has a nice calendar there to help you. Here you go. Oh, look, you all have, oh, sorry.
Do we all just have a Sheila schedule?
There's Sheila and there's an Allie.
Oh,
Allie, there's some extras.
Yeah. Because when Sheila said this to me, I was like, I gotta put this in my head. So I gave you both, and this one explains, Allie's brain explains what a thoughtful log is, and this is something that I wanted to show you guys today. With thoughtful logs, we will go over that in just a second, but I wanted you to see the calendar. So I see the math brain person's looking at this one. I'm sure it's very self-explanatory to you. Yes, the calendar. The calendar made my brain fizz. Yes, exactly. If you flip over to the second page of Allie's brain, at the top I listed the teachers. Here is your schedule till October 3rd. And I will be providing you, I will gradually release that responsibility to you. So this week I'm giving you 4 lessons, you'll have to come up with 2. Next week I'll give you 3, the following week I'll give you 2, the following week I'll give you 2, and then I'll take your option. Okay, but I'm always available for co-teaching, or hey, you sit down and help me figure out a lesson. And again, any of the lessons I give you, if you say, this is dumb, you don't have to. Okay? This is just, here, this is Allie's brain. Sometimes it might make sense up here, but it doesn't for you. That's okay, it doesn't bother me. So these in second period, you'll see the teacher names above. And then you look over at what your schedule's on the back of that. The one you probably don't understand. Okay, so that's Here's the only difference in yours is that you only teach 2 different metacognition lessons a week because you will be doing the same second focus lesson throughout the rest of the week. You don't have to teach 6 different lessons a week. Okay?
Fair.
Yeah. And then your focus lessons that you pull off with the kids are math skills. So you might have a thing on decimals and it's not focused around equals. Okay? Okay. So then if you flip over to period 6, 7, and 8, I know you don't teach it, so you know it's okay. Yeah. White, Welsh, Rose, and Ludeman. This is your schedule. And you flip again. There's the rest of it. Thoughts after the focus lesson is done during 6, 7, and 8. You would go in and pick your kids for tag if you need to meet this so you have it during second or something. Right. So that's the only time for that. Ludeman, your schedule is going to stay the same exact way it is from the morning. So whatever you teach in the morning, you're teaching again in the afternoon. Everything is going to stay the same. You ladies are the ones that are going to be the most involved. Yeah, okay. So I will do all I can to help you with that. So this week,
And we'll get reading and math probes, language probes in between there.
yes, sweet. So this week you'll be teaching metacognition for 6 lessons. Next week you'll switch to making connections during second period. I'm sorry, not this week. Yes, not this week, not this week. Okay, so when you teach a metacognition lesson, during second period, the following 6-day cycle, in the afternoon, you'll teach the same thing. Okay? So it won't be like, whatever you're prepping for period 2, you're gonna follow again with period 6 or 7 or 8.
But not the same exact lesson, right? Because those kids had it both days, didn't they?
During second and 6th?
I got kids that I asked in the second and kids that I in the sixth.
Okay, and then they aren't going to.
I don't have any kids since grade 7 class.
Okay. So you have that for 6th?
No, I mean, I have 6, 7, and 8, I have reading kids.
You have reading
For the second.
Okay, so a way that we could do that is that we could find a way to extend, flip some different pieces in there and let them be the expert in one terms. That might be good for some of those kids that probably they can teach it. So we could definitely do that too. And I will help you with whatever you need for that. So I realize this is like probably crazy and shoot a schedule, you're like, you just need to shoot a schedule, but that was just how my brain worked with it. For some reason, I can't do this to advance.
We like this, we can check this off.
Yeah. See? There you go. Now for the thoughtful logs guys are pieces that we can have kids go and reflect on their thinking and have a place to put their strategies. We had actually thought about an actual physical notebook, and then we started talking then. There's some kids that would really rather have it online so they can go online and get to it and have access to it. So here's what I'm proposing. I've got a lot of different sites that I can show you, and I can give you more instruction on this, so don't freak out, but I'm just going to say, here, you're going to use these. Or you can take a day and let the kids research what's best for their brain, because what may work for some may not work for another. So I showed you how I just set up a folder in my Google Drive, and in this thoughtful log folder, I added 5 other folders. This is how my brain works, because these are the 5 elements of a thoughtful log. So, and I've explained what they are in your packet, in the Allie Gardner packet, right here, on the back of the front page. Okay, each of those they have a couple little ideas or goes in each section, okay? And they can just add a Word document within each of these, whatever they want to do. There's also a really cool app that can be downloaded to their Kunos, and it's also online, and it is who's already have that? Ever know?
Maybe.
And they can create their own notebook, and I created 5 different notebooks, and I also created just one for thoughtful log. So it's how they want to separate it out, okay? They can create their own notebooks online and add information in. I kind of thought it was nice because I could go into like my thoughts, or not.
Sign in.
I could create create a document within there for that date. So you can see metacognition September 3rd, and I could go into here and type in the information that I want to add. You can also add links and documents and things like that, pictures. So, and the Evernote piece is really nice because they can also get it sent to their phone. So, I mean, it's just a kind of neat app. If it's something that you would like to explore more. And honestly, if you send the kids to do it, you'll be very surprised. They'll just, oh, I got this. So, we do understand that there might be a few kiddos who you say they just cannot handle the technology piece of it, like it's too much for them. If you can give me a number of kids that don't, then I will go buy notebooks for them.
I've got docs and notebooks, my goodness, if you need a notebook, I have
Okay.
notebooks still.
Okay.
To buy.
Lindsay?
I'm just kind of looking at the schedule,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know, I'm a little confused, but my group, I have the two, from day to day, my groups are completely, I have all four kids one day, all beta kids. So like my lessons, I'll teach the same lesson 2 days in a row.
Yes.
And that's on my schedule, like,
And that was what,
it's like, I was looking at like survey part one, like the kids that were in course, they didn't take that. So like tomorrow, where it says survey part two, I'm gonna still be on part one,
right.
and then I will get to part two, so I'm always gonna be,
So the way that the lessons are gonna go, I'm making a 6-day cycle because of these things.
okay,
But you can go through there and say, I wanna do this lesson, I wanna do this lesson, as long as you all do the first lesson, because that's gonna be introing the reading strategy. You will have 6 to choose from, well, 4 really.
okay,
So you will teach, so the lessons I'm gonna give to you this week on metacognition, you can go through and say, I only need 3, so choose the 3 you like.
okay. I'm just saying, we won't get to I mean, if you want us to do this, because we're doing part one tomorrow, and then Friday, the other group will do part two, and then we'll do.
Oh, so then you'll have to push it back a couple days?
So that's what I'm saying. Mine, yeah, I'm gonna always be behind everybody just because
Okay.
of the way my kids are. I
Okay.
mean, I have the same group of kids, I just only see them 3 times out of 6. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it
Because I have to be in court
Right.
kids that are.
And
in the
that's
middle.
okay,
Okay.
if your schedule's a little, and I didn't make that reflect that on there. though, so
Okay,
I-
no, yeah, that's what I was,
So if
yeah.
you need to do that, or if you need me to do that, let me know.
No, I can do it, I just want to
Okay.
make sure I'm not gonna start messing something up just
No.
because on my end because of the way I see the kids.
Okay. No, you'll be fine.
It's what's up here, right?
Yes.
I believe I understand mine, even in both grades.
Okay.
I have this, I think, but, all right, so, the reason I'm gonna teach that second one is because I have different classes every single day, right? So that first metacognition, I don't know yet, but maybe I have some students that get class for that second part, it's not going to make sense. If she's a day behind, then I have, Tuesday I have second
Okay.
metacognition.
Okay, so what would happen if you get a kid that says, well, I've never heard about metacognition, what would you guys do?
Probably. It's probably not gonna be very many, I don't know, we don't have our, I listen to kids that way, but nobody else does.
What would you do, Julia, if you
I
found
go
that?
back over and do a quick review,
Okay.
or have somebody catch up to it, or
I think you
share
should
their
work on the
notebook,
Juno.
or.
Oh, yeah. All right. I'm just trying to.
Yeah. Totally, and believe me, I know that like, stuff plays out well in my brain. And again, it's delivering it, and you make it yours, and if it doesn't make sense to you in this format, point it out, but
Just.
I already showed you how to reflect and make a basket, so.
So, I guess metacognition, okay, so these are days. What's day 4? Day was day 4?
Day 4,
It's
yes.
day 6, so this is starting on day 1.
Uh-huh.
So, but then you have 4 different, 6 different metacognition lessons.
Yes.
So, on day 3, when I get my repeat day 1 kids, and I shouldn't be behind, because they already had it, right? Or are there multiple metacognition focus lessons?
There's a new focus lesson every single day,
Because, we're gonna be over.
all over metacognition.
Okay.
So even if they miss the very first focus lesson, the next day you're gonna be doing another focus lesson on metacognition.
Okay, so then I won't be behind.
No,
Okay, then I'm gonna get it in the afternoon too.
yeah, so I mean, they're gonna
So
be
you
like,
just want me to follow this?
if, to what you can on
Okay.
your schedule, okay? So you know how it works, and then, like, if you see the kids, don't feel like, oh my gosh, they had like 6 days planned for metacognition, but it's just like in a regular classroom, you do a focus lesson, and you see it go,
Yeah.
like, okay, I
You
gotta,
never did?
I don't go on just because the schedule says go on, you can be like, okay, we gotta go back over this. So, okay, I'm just trying to give you as much support as possible, because I know that this is probably very, as a teacher in the classroom, I'd probably be in my pants when Sheila was trying to explain the schedule to me. So then I was like, I need to figure out a way for me to see it and actually map it out in lessons, because I just couldn't see it. And Josh, did you pick up that I used in, no, you didn't, because yours is, I think mine is the only, let me see, I might be lying. I think I might be lying. Because I made a, I'm not, you can actually have your schedule, your 2 lessons, because, I remember the back and front. So the first version is what we did today. The second deals with a math-related language piece. So I'm building text specific for you, for your second focus lesson that you'll carry throughout. Okay? And then Hillary, I will do the same with you on a, something like that. After this first week, I want you to just kind of get into the name of things, and then I will try to do some making connections pieces with different pieces. I will give you guys all this in a document. And it's all lovely, as I printed the whole thing. Just like show it to you so you are not confused. It has everything you will need, and it even has some links when I send you the doc for level reading passages. And there's some nonfiction ones, and there's okay, from kindergarten to 12. So you can look at them and know who your kids are for your small group, or your big groups, whatever it may be. Okay. So if you have questions, let me know. But that's about all I have. And Stephanie had an awesome lesson to share, and I just realized that.
Oh, no, they just wanted to share. I'll send it to you guys.
Okay.
I don't want to share it.
Well,
It was really
just for,
awesome.
it could be a filler for Thursday and Friday if you needed it.
So, what are we
And you
gonna
did
do
it.
with the survey thing and, yeah, tomorrow? I mean, are they
This
gonna,
way.
oh, we had.
You know what?
We had trouble.
If it's an issue, just drop it.
Well, the issue was their email.
Yeah, and Cameron
See,
said
I-
that would
was the
reset
issue.
all of the passwords
Okay.
to do that.
So you know what?
I printed it.
If that's a problem,
I printed it and you could do that too.
you know what? You could do that
You
too.
can print it?
Well, I can't.
You already sent it out?
Huh?
What did you print?
I printed the survey.
The survey.
It's in our email, but
Oh.
because I emailed you and said, is this already emailed to all the students, or do we have to email them?
I thought you were talking about this.
No.
You cop,
Now I understand your response, because you responded to me, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Then I didn't have
It's
time
like,
to like.
I'm not gonna send the kids the lesson plans.
I did that. Some of them got the electronic, even the half of them.
I'll be honest with you, who knows, I've pretty much given up on, especially with finding the math work, except for 6th graders. Textbooks. I spend 40 minutes just getting a Kuno.
yeah,
She's been in there, it's a
That's-
disaster. So I've just started teaching her the workbook, and I'm getting a document camera to show them my textbooks, the examples in the textbooks, because sometimes I can, and not to mention it's a strategy for just monitoring my students, because when I'm writing on a board, my back kind of has to be turned to them, not always the best thing. So it's been I've learned real quick, I just, throw the things out of the way, let's get to action.
Well, if you guys, if that survey is like causing stress because you're using an online piece to it, you can print it. You could also, if maybe Stephanie would be so kind to share her lesson plan with you guys about what she did for, and then maybe you guys could do that, because it was really powerful. They talked about, well, you want to just share just a couple minutes about what you did.
Yeah, I basically had a lesson and Julie asked me what I was doing one day, and so she had it too.
what are you doing today with your kids?
So I just basically had a lesson about what SLC is and what our expectations are and what we're gonna do. Just kind of like setting up those routines like you guys have done in your classes with the math and all that. I just did it with SLC, and we went over and we talked about that, and then they had to sign off on that they understood it, and that they were gonna be a safe community members and that kind of stuff. I have it and I'll share it out with you. I typed it up last night, so hopefully there's no errors.
I almost with that survey, I almost just put it up, and then I just write it on paper. But today, more with the SLC, I've just been explaining, because they keep asking, why are we in a different, why do you have a different math class all the time? I kind of figured that out. Kind of explain it, especially today's 8th graders. My 8th graders don't ask the questions, said, guys, remember those tests you took, the math tests? Oh, yeah, I remember those, group tests. So you guys are all scored pretty close to each other, so you all need the same skills to work on. So that's what we're doing here. This is to improve your math and other skills. I haven't said anything about reading yet, but reading and math, I think, will have
The only thing, it's good to slam, it's a reflection of their math, just make sure that you don't categorize it as, you guys all scored low.
No, no.
Because I had a teacher, and I know you didn't,
They
but,
tried
I
to
mean,
say.
I had a teacher, I had a parent call and say, oh, my students in your class, they scored low. That's not really the case.
They were saying that, they go, oh, well, Noel's in here, we must have scored lower. I said,
Yeah,
maybe you
so
don't know
see.
that, maybe Noel scored high. And so they were like, what? And I said,
Yeah, so you gotta watch them.
there's
So
just
turn
certain
those
skills
words
you
around.
all need to work on. This doesn't just mean your overall score.
Yeah, we're all smart different ways.
So,
Things we need to work on.
Yeah, see, she was today when I told me to take care of the printing double-sided. Gotta send it out.
Don't worry, I try to print things on different sheets and I always put them double sided and I'm like, ah, crap.
Okay.
So if my notes that I send out, my lessons are not near as formally typed up as Allie's. I'm like a half math, half language brain person, so mine's kind of a combination of those two things.
Whatever.
You guys can see. But I do put the time in and everything else like that.
I'm starting to start typing mine out. I tried writing them, but it's too much shuffling books now. If I put them out on a sheet and put them on my clipboard, I just have all three there. It's easier to shuffle a sheet versus go get a notebook.
I'm so excited because I found a new tool last night and I can't get it to play.
What's happening? You're all excited.
That's exactly right.
Look, I gotta figure out what days they are. A, B, C, D.
Thank you guys.
I got the question today. Is that open gym detention a real thing or did you just make it up? No, it's a real thing.
It's a real thing, folks. But I don't wanna have to use it.
I don't. I
You
hate
need to
it.
make the right choices. I know you can do it.
I like being down there playing dodgeball. It helps relieve stress.
Yeah. No. Now, don't tell me you aim at certain kids.
I don't. I don't. I aim at the ones that throw the balls at me.
I can take a football one from the 8th graders today,
For who?
from the 8th graders. They were down there, the first open gym.
Were they like playing tackle football?
No, but they were, whoo!
Like one of the hard football? Like
Yes,
leather
a
one?
regular leather football.
What I don't get is
I
I
was
like,
like, no.
we're playing.
We don't do that.
We're playing dodgeball. and they
I
throw
think
the
you
ball-
need to send that stuff to us. That thing right there, or take a picture.
I already have it in the lesson.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I love it when they get to kick in the ball. They'll kick them and clear.
Oh, yeah, clear up
Guys,
the lines.
And this is a document you can print out so the kids can be writing as you are. That's the back
Like
side of
a
one of
graphic
them.
organizer.
And you can do it electronically if you want to, but it doesn't sound like that's working very well, so. Is it like the internet or it's just not loading or?
So,
Is it all
I
periods
think
of the day?
he's-
Or is it that they wanna do other stuff on their Uno instead of that?
I don't know, it's
Is it happening throughout the whole day though, or is there a specific period?
What's when I'm in there? I'm just trying to get on. And it was 7th graders. I mean, like that today, all these 7th and 8th graders that didn't know their email. Come on, people. The 8th graders, I'm like, seriously.
Well, I
This is
would
your
never
third
remembered my
year.
password, because their passwords are like funky.
Are they? I thought
Yeah,
they were
they're
supposed
like
to make it their
A
own.
little capital J, H, and 1, 2, 3, something. You'll see when we get passwords, they're funky. So it's
Can
probably
they
part of
change
it.
them?
They probably could, but how many of them did that?
I don't know if I would try to, I don't know that anyone would do that.
I couldn't believe I went over to a technology lesson for fourth and now fifth graders. And they remembered, some of the kids remembered their passwords from last year, and I was like,
Alright, thanks.
Oh.
Hey, did I take your schedule?
Yes.
I noticed it before I left.
Okay, I could, and Steph, you might want to hear this or contribute to it.
check this out, working on it. Just realized it was still